already 10 months since I moved from London to Bali alone as a photographer. And this summer has been the very first time I put my feet in Europe after living such a different life, not just in another country, but also in another continent. I've been experiencing other cultures, a completely different way of living, another language, other rules. Bali does feel like another world in compared to the West. And after visiting Spain and obviously having an incredible time with my family and taking photos in some of my favorite spots, I also visited London, where I've been living and developed my photography career for over 11 years. I went through a roller coaster of emotions when I came back to Europe, because after being in Bali, and to be honest, in Southeast Asia in general, you get used to this. And you don't even notice till you are back to Europe or to the West. You realize even more about the matrix we live in over there. And I have to say this because it's insane how much you notice that when you come back. And I was missing so much Europe, the lifestyle there, the way of living, so many commodities as well, obviously. But then, when I arrived to Spain and I visited London as well, I realized that I may not miss Europe too much after all. I was missing Bali, and I'm gonna explain everything about what I went through, because maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you are thinking about moving, changing life, whatever it is, because it's all about human experiences, not just about photography. You know, I teach photography in this channel. If you are new here, now you know it. And this is my life. I moved countries twice by myself. First, from Spain to London to pursue my dreams as a photographer. And when I made it happen, after a few years, I made the move to Bali, Indonesia, which is another continent. So I started from zero by myself, completely alone, in a new country twice. And that sometimes is tricky because when you come back home, like in this instance, Spain, you don't feel like you belong. You don't know what's home for you anymore. My family is home. The lifestyle there is not. I love my life in Bali. I'm being full on every single day, excited to wake up every single day to do new things. And Bali gives me this. But the problem was when I went to London, because Spain was beautiful. I visited my family. I took pictures in my favorite places over there with my parents, and it was incredible. And then I went to London, and here is where I had like a proper crash with my emotions. London felt more home to me than Spain. Obviously, in Spain, family is home to me. But London as a place, it's my home. It's where I grew up personally as a woman and professionally, because it's where I developed my career. It's where I struggle like crazy, where I've been living so many dramas, very bad ones. I told you, from time to time, I'm gonna drop some videos with my experiences so you can learn from them and you can see what I went through. Because people see the pretty face of things on YouTube, but I can tell you, for me, it wasn't pretty. It is prettier now, but it wasn't. So obviously, all of this attached me so much to London. So in a way, I was like, my ideal life would be to be 4 months in London during summer, even though there is not summer there, really, and then the rest of the year in Bali. So we'll see in the future. But I don't even know anymore, because I was for 2 weeks in London, and all of a sudden I was like, I can't wait to come back to Bali and immerse myself in this culture, because I just love it. So I was working in London, I was shooting with music artists over there, and I enjoyed so much. And it was very beneficial for me to be there, to remember who I am, to remember where I come from, and to be grateful. But in London, suddenly I started to cry when I was at home, and I couldn't stop crying. And it's like, oh my God, everything I went through in London to be able to just become a freelance photographer, just for that. And then everything I went through to become remote, to be able to live, because I wasn't happy in London anymore. And now I live in Bali, and I was crying for hours, like I needed to take out this. I needed to feel it. So this was super beneficial, even if I was crying like crazy. But it was very beneficial for me to remember. And I don't know which situation you are right now, but please be grateful for what you have. And if you have ambitions, if you have goals, chase them, because it's worth it. I'm super happy I chased all my dreams, because now I realized after this trip that Bali is home. The lifestyle I have here, I cannot have it anywhere else. Well, maybe somewhere else, but probably in Asia, not in the West. The prices went up in Bali, of course, but they are still way cheaper than in the West. I was checking a villa yesterday of 3 bedrooms with an amazing pool, amazing living room, kitchen. It was insane, and the price was the same as my shoebox studio in South London. With humidity, I was living in very bad conditions in London, to be honest, and I'm paying the same. And I have here in the villa weekly cleaners, pool guy, gardener included in the price. So the lifestyle is insane, it's way cheaper, the food it's amazing and way cheaper, everything more organic, you have nature around, vitamin D from the sun every single day. There are so many benefits to this lifestyle. And obviously the locals are incredible. The energy you breathe here, it's incredible. When I went to London this time, I was looking everything from the outside. Nobody was talking to each other, everyone was rushing to work, so stressed out. There is not humanity anymore. Nobody talks to each other. I mean, I'm generalizing, of course, there are many good things about London, but in general, the vibe is a very stressful vibe, like in any city in the world. And in the island, here in Bali, is just calm. And I needed that because I've been close to burnout a million times because of my job. I work a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, I always share over there my life in Bali, if you want to follow me over there. But I'm gonna start sharing more everything I work, because I work a lot. Everyone sees the beauty of everything, but I do struggle with work a lot. So not everything is pink, okay? Anyway, this being said, to build this kind of life or being able to move country, you do have to be remote. Let me explain. The frame is good, light is good. Okay. Obviously, to be able to move to Bali or to another country, you have to be remote. And it's not that hard. Because even my friends, Laura, you have so many skills. I don't have any skill. I didn't have skills either. How do you think I learned? By myself. I've learned everything by myself. On internet, on YouTube, on other platforms. So please, nowadays it's super easy to learn a new skill, so you don't have an excuse. And there is one platform I always talk about on my channel because I use it myself for years already to learn new things, which is Skillshare. And they're sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes to choose from photography, filmmaking, marketing, freelancing. And the reason why I love Skillshare so much is because every course is divided by very digestible lessons, and then you create projects as well that you can post so everyone can see. So it's a very interactive way to learn. I did learn basic video editing for my YouTube videos when I started my channel with a course from Ali Abdal, and now I'm doing a learning path to become better at Notion. I've been using Notion for years, but now I want to go more in depth because it's very beneficial for us creatives to organize ourselves. So right now, Skillshare is offering to the first 500 people that click the link below a full month free trial, which means that you're gonna be able to do every course you want during the whole month totally for free. So you don't have an excuse to change career, build a new skill, or maybe just a side hustle. So go check the link below and grab your free trial. But what I want to tip with this video is to tell you that you can move. The world is beautiful, it's very big, and if you are not happy where you are, it's never too late to change career, to change country, or to go by yourself, like I did. I highly encourage you to do it if this is what you are looking for, of course, otherwise you are okay. But Bali taught me so much. I'm very grateful to live here, and I'm very grateful after visiting Europe to see that my lifestyle right now, it's what I always wanted. I had the best time of my life in Spain, also in London, but I love the sea, for instance. I love the good weather. In London, it's raining every day. You don't have surfing, you don't have free diving like I do. London doesn't have all the things I love. So what I did is work my ass off because it took me years to become remote and move to Bali. But everything that is worth having, you have to work for. And again, check out this video, I'm gonna put somewhere here, about becoming remote, how I did it and how you can do it too. And subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet, and like the video because it helps me a lot. Big love from Bali. Mwah.